I asked them that this certain kind of plumbing stuff. It was liquid drainage, but it was a certain kind that was industrial strength. They go get the cell phone out and tell me what the category is. And I know I've been there, I live in the aisle, and it's not there. So I continue to ask someone else, and still got a crazy answer. So I was just done. Let's just put it that way. After that, I just was totally done with the day. It was just like the heck with it. I found it in the plumbing section. Nobody told me it was in the plumbing section. And the thing is if you buy this, it really absolves everything. And for $6 more, it works. But tell me why nobody knows it exists in that store. It's crazy. I don't understand how I know it exists, but people that work there don't know it exists. But it took me forever. Thank God my brother loves me because I told him, I was like, I try to get out of there. I even told him that. I was like, I was trying. Everybody else was trying to not get me out of there. But I was trying my hardest, but I finally got out of there with all of my stuff. And I think I'm good for a couple days. And then, of course, Chong got mad at me and grabbed my yarn project. So I'm starting a new one. I don't know. I might be able to piece that together with another piece. But these are the things I guess that randomly happen in your life. And I figure the husband's not gonna be home for a while he because somebody got fired and they're gonna want him to be there forever. So he's gonna be gone. So I'm gonna be on stream until he decides to get home. I figure. Might as well at this point. And I'm restarting another yard project. But I'm here for a reading if you want me to give you a reading. But I guess we continue talking about residual hauntings. It is very unusual for a spiteful, vengeful spirit to be around for a long time. Generally, these are just really vengeful spirits. And they do exist, but not as often as we think, because after a while, even vengeful spirits get tired of being in one area. They really do. Unless they're aggravated by an activity or something. And this is absolutely true. I don't like to lie, but these are absolute truths that happen in hauntings. So are they to worry about? Not so much. I mean, if anything, they'll just cause little accidents like poltergeist activity. I mean, it's not. They don't do life threatening. Well, sometimes if they move something and hit you and have a piece of glass in your head, that could be life threatening, yeah. But besides little things like that, that's all they do. They just are able to move things. And I believe it's through these ley lines with the electronical fields around them. And I do swear by these because I believe they're real, these ley lines and these magnetic fields. Because there has to be a link between science and psychic things. Maybe I'm just more in tune to magnetic fields and stuff. Maybe that's really all it is. But to me, there has to be a scientific explanation for why certain people are in tune to certain things more than others. And I often think to myself, and I know there has to be some kind of explanation. It's not any mere coincidence that things happen or don't happen. And I like to think that science has the questions to our answers. I absolutely believe this because I don't want to think that I'm just stark raving mad sometimes. So I do look for scientific conclusions because I do believe that they have, like I said, a lot of leeway in what we see and what we don't see. I'm just glad this time I picked a house that's not on crazy ley lines, because sometimes it's hard for someone that's sensitive to live in places like that. It really is. So, but I got my cards. I'm gonna do tarot readings. I'm just trying to get this under control since Mr. Chong took out my other project. But I got him right here. If you guys want a free reading, I mean, it doesn't hurt your life. If you don't feel I did a good reading, you just don't come back. I mean, I understand. I mean, you go to Netflix all the time and you're looking for a good movie, you pass up a couple other good movies for this one movie you're looking for, and it's life. I do it all the time. It's just, I guess I'm so in depth from Facebook that if someone subscribed to me, I generally subscribe them back. Unless I have to sit there and use my account money for $1 or something. That's the only time I won't. Because I don't like the fact that there's so many hackers out there. And I feel if you put your information out there too much, hackers get involved. And I don't like when hackers get involved in my life. So I won't do that. But I guess in Facebook world, it's follow for follow. So even if someone follows me or subscribes to me and you guys have your own channel, I will subscribe you, like I said, unless I have to pay $1 or somehow I can't even get to your subscriptions. Because I don't know enough about here to have my information safe or not. I don't really haven't made any purchases. I mean, I know I have a check mark over on Facebook, and I haven't not been hacked or anything because I have security on my money over there. And I do have VPNs and stuff, so I'm not sure what kind of, I'm just kind of like, I always, I guess, had this channel for a while, but I never really had a live button. And it really was doing me no good without a live button, because everything I wanted to do had something to do with going live. It really did. So, I guess I've been trying to do more effort, and I'm over here more than I'm other places now. Because I'm trying to do something that interests you guys, because, the dogs are the big interest in Facebook. Dogs and cats and animals and different inspirational stuff. I do some inspirational things over there. I do. I've been trying just to concentrate more over here because sometimes I just feel like I'm in this loop where I do really good and sometimes it goes week for week and it confuses me. I thought I had the logarithms down for Facebook, but I don't believe I did. I mean, the House of Bullies went pretty big on Facebook, and I think it's because she had her kid, she has the kids and everything. And she goes into certain context, so I think it's just easier for that live streamer, and she gets millions and millions of views. I mean, Facebook loves her. She is funny with her kids, and she always has the cameras rolling. I was hoping at one point to be kind of like that, but I guess that wasn't happening. So it's not like I have my cameras on almost all the time like she does. But it's okay. I guess I'm just not that kind of streamer. But I, I'm trying to. It seems like I'm getting the hang of it over here, though. I've been trying to get the hang of it this way because streaming can be very. It can be very intimidating. And I'm trying. I'm trying to conquer all of this and just see where I could go in the world. I guess you never know what you could do until you actually try it. I've been told that my entire life. So I just try things. And you're either going to be really good or really bad. I tried to play guitar, and this did not turn out well. Guitar playing was not my forte. I love guitar, and I had a really nice one. My parents got me an expensive guitar for and everything, and wanted me to learn and this and that. And then when I was married, I got a guitar, my first marriage. Now, I just kind of gave up because I realized no matter how much I tried, it was just not working for me. Because I really liked guitar a lot. But it's not, I guess I just not musically inclined. Even though I like it so much, which is not helping my situation. It's like being a bad singer and you keep singing, but you're just not, you don't have that talent. Being tone deaf, I knew that I could never do that. Maybe that was half the problem with guitars, I was tone deaf. So I figured, why not live stream? It kind of reminds me, like I said in the last one, I've always liked Howard Stern. I liked Howard Stern because he said what he wanted to say. And he always seemed to be really good for people's rights of expression. And he always spoke how he felt. And I do speak how I feel in a free forum. I just I just don't like to say a lot of bad words, I guess. But I like to speak my opinions in an intelligent manner. Because I feel if you just don't like what someone's saying, you just don't listen. I mean, it's like that at work, it's like that wherever you go. If you don't like what someone's saying or what they're doing, you just don't go by them, you don't join their group or whatever, and go about your business. And I guess that's where I'm at in the world. I don't get offended. Anybody says anything, if I just don't know if I can vibe with it, I don't say nothing bad. I just move about my business. I mean, not everybody's supposed to like everybody. And if everybody did like everybody, it'd mean everyone's the same, and who wants everyone to be the same? But while I was in the car today, my brother said there was a standoff in the suburbs. I guess this guy was a sex offender, and I didn't know there was levels of sex offenders. He was telling me in the car. He said there's level one. I guess that's like if someone didn't tell you your age and you went to the bar, got it on, blah blah blah, and they were underage. Level 2 supposed to be bad, but it takes like 25 years or something to drop off. And level 3, I guess never comes off your record. But I guess in the standoff, he said he couldn't barely get out of work. He had to go and take the long way to his condo. And he said that 3 little girls came out of the house crying. And I guess he, I guess he came out and told the cops to kill him. It was crazy. And I guess the cops wouldn't kill him, but they were going to send in the dog. They had a dog, and they were going to send the dog in. And he came out of the house and gave up when the German Shepherd was coming in, which I found that very interesting. If he wanted the cops to kill him, wouldn't it have been better to kill his own self so he didn't have to deal with the dog? And he wanted the cops initially to kill him. So, wouldn't it be better just to kill himself and get it over with? Because I doubt when he gets to jail they're going to treat him good. They seem to not be nice at all to sex offenders, so. And 3 little girls coming crying out of the house, I'm hoping that's probably why the cops were there. That's what I'm thinking. These guys wouldn't be so persistent if there was actual kids involved. These guys were all over the place with the dogs and everything. They were and then all of a sudden 3 little girls come out of the house. It had to have been the girls. And he must have known he was guilty because he just even wanted them to shoot him. But I don't think they're legally allowed to do any of that, so that's probably why they were saying they were sending in the dogs. And the minute they said that, he was more afraid of the dogs than the cops. I don't know what these dogs do when they go in there. I guess they gotta do what they gotta do. Maybe if the little girls, maybe the German Shepherds, when they send them in, know the victims from they know one from another. Maybe that's how it goes. I don't know. But it's pretty messed up. I don't know why people have to sleep with little kids. And how that makes any sense in the world. I really don't. I think it's awful to find a child attractive. I guess being a mother, I don't understand where this comes from. They say it's a psychiatric condition, but I don't know. It just, this is why you just gotta watch who you're with, especially if you're a single parent. It doesn't matter if you got a boy or a girl. They'll rape little boys as much as they rape little girls, so. You've gotta watch everybody. Even if this happening in the suburbs is a big thing, so. If it's happening here, it's happening other places, probably even more. And it is really sad. I will say that for the most. Oh, hi, hang on. Yeah, you can have a reading. I didn't know if it was a good time. I was on earlier, but I don't know. I got somebody that was belligerent and then someone else. But yeah, let me have your question. Chong, you were bad. Oh, Chong literally. Okay, hang on. I'm sorry. Chong literally, while I was trying to come home, I had to put him in a cage to go get my medicine.
How strong?
And then I came home, he grabbed my yarn project.
He grabbed it.
With his teeth, I had to start over with my orange yarn. He was just being a complete a-hole. So I told him he had to stay in that cage till you got home. And I was done.
Chong, stop.
I was just so done. And I fixed the sink too.
How did you? What did you do with this one?
It's under the. Go into there and go under and open it, and you'll see what liquid plumber I got.
Oh, you got that same shit what you got for the tub?
Well, you never seen it.
Okay, okay, I will once I rest my knees.
All right. Well, it's in under the sink,
Okay.
but it's working just like the tub.
Okay.
All right. So, what are current feelings of are towards me? All right. Is this your boyfriend or girlfriend?
Oh,
I
I said
guess is
Chong
my
was a bad boy in
question.
bed.
Oh, he was bad. He was bad.
Come on, Chong. You be bad. I'm putting your ass instantly in there.
He was
So you better
bad. He
fucking behave.
and I gave him a chance, and he grabbed my arm just because he was mad at me.
He sounds like a damn Elsa.
And he went for the one thing he knew I'd be upset about.
If I didn't know better, ow, Chong. They twins.
I think so.
Oh, you hear this, y'all? I think I'm 4 legs and fur.
All right, boyfriend. Okay. All right.
Yeah, Chong, Chong, Chong.
And let's see your current.
Should have named him Chong
feeling.
Ed. That was gonna be the name when we thought it was a girl.
Chong would have been cute.
Chong, that would have been cute. That's not the name I was looking for. I was a little upset. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
I would have accepted it. I'm just I was like, oh, we wanted to dog named Chong, but I guess Chong that would, you know.
Well,
But then
you
when we
wanted a
officially
boy,
found out,
and I thought it was a girl, so.
well, yeah, you thought it was a girl because you didn't really look.
Well, neither did the owners.
Well, I'm not mad at you. They didn't give us some shit about Chong.
No, they did not. That's why we got it for free.
I'm happy we got him. We got a better home.
And they were talking about money. I was like, I don't know if you did take them to the vet and all this. That's gonna be a lot of money. Then eventually gave it to me because I knew they probably knew they were going to get in trouble.
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it's okay if you're male and have a boyfriend. Here in Chong, we don't care about sexual preferences. I don't judge. If you got a boyfriend, I got a boyfriend would want to know his feelings towards you. That would be okay with me. We're very open to the LGBT community over here on Chong the dog. But I'm doing a reading on your boyfriend's feelings for you. Alright, we're gonna go with. Alright, when he first met you, I got the card for Blue Moon, and this just means believe in something that he thought he could never have. This man never had many relationships, and the ones he had failed him. So he's seen you, and he wanted to try again. And for the current one, he also got a wanting moon for when you guys did get together. And he released all of his negativity about relationships and he gave love another chance. And then for the for the future of the relationship, you got new moon in Libra, which means it's going to create a new romantic cycle for him. So he does care about you and he does love you. He just has not been through good times, I guess, and people have not been nice to him. So I guess just maybe be cautious. I'm feeling he's kind of like skittish because a lot of people have been kind of mean to him and stuff.
Very playing zombies.
So maybe try to be, oh, he's a user too. I don't know why this keeps saying message restricted. It's just so weird. It's not like you're being hostile with a bunch of cuss words. I don't get it. I don't know. It's YouTube. I feel that he's going to be a little more sensitive because I feel that somebody did break his heart, and I don't know if it was a past girlfriend, and it really kind of, I guess, scared him. So I would just like kind of like if you get in a fight, you want to just tell him to scream at him. Maybe just tell him just to come out of the room and go outside and start screaming or something. Just tell him it's not him personally because he might be more sensitive and think that the relationship's going to be over. And you don't want that because if he's coming off bad relationships, he's trying to start over. He wants a certain kind of values in his life, and he's given like love a chance, which is good because I sense you're a very nice soul, honestly, and it's good. I feel you guys would be good together. You guys are going to be good together, but he just got to be a little more patient with him, and in time, his heart will mend, and I think it might make your relationship a little bit stronger, also. So I feel it's going to be a good match for you and him. What are his actions towards me in the near future? Well, if it's romantic wise, generally that would be marriage if you're asking about that. Oh, that's good. All right. Let's see here. What his full intentions of this? All right, you got a new moon in Pisces. He's right now and he's thinking about the long game. Because when you get new moon in Pisces, you're thinking ahead about your emotional side. And he's thinking, he wants to take it slow because he does eventually want marriage,
Of course.
which is good because that means if he ended up pregnant or something, he's going to take care of your kid, which is very important
Yes, I was.
because you never know what's going to happen and not happen in your life. And at
Oh,
least
there's
you
one.
want somebody, if you end up pregnant, that says, I definitely believe that this is my baby and is going to be a positive role model for your child. If you stay together, don't, for the long game. But we can't, even in the best relationships, we can't. Which other. Oh, I just did one reading on there about his intentions. His intentions are marriage, but he's trying to find the perfect person because he wants kids eventually. At least one. He would he would prefer to have a boy and a girl, but I feel that he doesn't care too much. But he would like to have one of each. Oh, you're welcome, and I'm really glad that you got a good guy. I believe this is a really good time
Chong, look.
coming on here. It seemed I thought you guys were making dinner or something earlier, so I just kind of got off stream and I figured I'd go to the store get my medicine and play plumber. And I fixed my sink pretty good.
Stop, Chong.
Get the
That's my hat.
indust
Stop. Back up.
get industrial strength out of the plumber section of Walmart, wherever you're at. If you have a real bad thing and you might possibly have to get a snake for your house. Okay, hang on. Yeah, you can ask if you want. And ask if he will reach out to me in 1 week. We are not talking currently. Oh, you're pregnant. Oh. Oh, you're not pregnant. Well, I know you're not pregnant. I didn't say you were. I said that if you do get pregnant, at least you know he'll take care of the baby. But I knew you weren't pregnant. Alright, we are not talking currently. Alright, let's see what they say. I always think these things because I feel if you have sexual relations, you should only have them with one person at a time because depending on where you're at, like if you're way before menopause or whatever, you just never know what's going to happen, and you got to have enough trust with someone that they're going to help you with the baby, and they seem more willing to help you out with the baby if you're sleeping with one person at a time. So I'm not judging. I'm really not. I'm saying if you're sleeping more than one person, make sure you use protection. Good protection. Because some of these people aren't that nice out there. And they don't know where plumbing stuff is either. That was one of those Walmart. But let's see. If you reach out to one shit. We got alright.
Did I just hear that correct?
Okay, right now he is. Oh, okay, you've been friends. Okay. That explains it. That explains the hold up in his
That is
feelings.
the fastest I have ever ordered something.
Alright, you got right now his current situation is full moon in Libra. He feels that I believe he feels that you guys are really good friends and he depends on you and he likes you a lot and he's afraid that it's gonna change. That's a circumstance that is kind of stalling him. And he right now his spiritual energy is in new moon in Taurus, and he's actually gonna get a job promotion or something.
Ooh, I
There's,
can't see.
there's gonna be money or something involved in this,
I hit the jackpot. Yeah.
and he's working on his career pretty much. I call it career. Whatever, however you get your money, it's a career to me. Come on, go. Gizzy, go. Gizzy, would you get her
Gizzy!
down? Jeez.
No, baby girl,
Alright,
acting just like your sister.
alright. And then for the future of all this, if he's he's actually gonna get some kind of promotion and he's trying to work on himself. I would give it like maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
Back it up. Thank you.
I think he's kind of waiting to see how. All right, Chong, you can't come up here. I'm trying to stream. You're moving the phone around.
Hey, Chong. No.
Yeah, we call him Hurricane Chong as I'm trying to stream. You're going right towards the camera to knock it over.
Chong, stop.
You can't go past this barrier. I'm sorry. I got a Hurricane Chong going on over here. But yeah, I give it 2-3 weeks. He's gonna call you with money prospects, so that's good. It's always good to at least have a money prospect, and then maybe that'll make him feel better about his whole situation. Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah,
If I was useful, let me know and join our conversations again. I do enjoy this. It's why my mom's mother got to say it to her.
first. They was first right.
Okay. I'm saying
Wait,
2 to 3 weeks.
Shane?
Yeah, I feel it's going to be in that time frame, but it's not going to be a
Shane?
week.
I said, who? You talking about Shane? Is he playing with us?
So, but you guys will be fine. Okay. Hang
Oh.
on. Okay. You're very
Oh, not
welcome.
far.
I
I'm just
try to
talking
be
about
very good and give
couldn't
like
step up.
good detail. I really do. I feel that details are important with this kind of stuff. And good details, not confusing ones that some people will give you.
Okay.
Alright, you got what my mom's got to say it to her.
Got AirPod on. Headset.
Any equal messages for me from analogy. I don't understand about this whole murder question. Why my mom's mother got it. I don't understand what that question is. Maybe rephrase it because I just don't understand it. It's just maybe it's just me. I don't know. All right. Any angel messages for me from Moonology deck?
Oh my, educational new song.
All right. Angel messages. I generally don't deal with angels that much, but I could take a peek. Sometimes angels like me, sometimes angels don't like me. I will tell you that, but we will see what they say. That's a new one for me, the angels, but we'll see. I don't know how. Alright, let me find out what her angel message is. This is an interesting conversation today. Alright. Alright, your angel message for this. I'm getting the waxing moon, and they're telling me your energy is gaining momentum. So all your positive energy you're putting around him is getting a momentum to get him home to you more quickly. So angels like to gain energy and they don't like to just come in and terrify people. So I guess this makes sense. I would just go in and terrify people, but this is why there's angels and not angels. But this is the only angel reading I can get for you there. And I really was worried reading this wrong. I thought you were talking about your mom's murder. What my grandmother wants to say. So you want to know about, is your grandmother not friend? I mean, is she mad at you or something? Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad I can help you. So I guess we'll just have to directly ask the angels one question at a time because I generally don't talk to them every day. I think it's just a happy surprise when I do talk to them, so I try not to make it a habit. But I guess I could for certain questions. But I'm trying to figure out this out what this other person want this question is. All right. Is your mom and your grandmother like fighting, or are you staying at one of their houses? I mean, what's your direct question you want to ask? All right, she loved me. She left me less than my brother. I am mad at her too. This is about money. So when she passed away, she gave you less money then? I think I'm understanding. Is that what you're asking? Why she gave you less money? Yeah, so, and she left you money then, right? I'm just trying to get if you're asking the moon cards about money disputes, because I can answer those kind of questions too. If you want to know if she loved you, I could do that too. I'm sure I sensed she loved all of you. She seemed like a nice person. All right, no, man. All right, she loved me less than my brother. I'm mad at her too. So, do you want to know how everybody feels about you in this situation? Mom did. Mom did. She left me with any money. Okay, so you didn't get any money. Okay. Well, sometimes I gotta ask direct questions for these kind of situations to kind of know. But I'll see what they're saying about this whole situation. Okay. All right. The whole circumstance around your situation with your mom and stuff. You got a waxing moon too. Your energy is swirling around and coming around like a hurricane, right? Coming off of the ocean. That's what I like to refer to these things as. And you kind of are represented by the new moon in Gemini. And it's a communication card. And Geminis could go one way or the other. So it represents you being angry and happy at the same time. In the future, this whole relationship, I feel you got new moon in Scorpio. There's a lot of stuff they're expecting from you that's not being delivered
I just got done with
that you don't
I'm just lighting it now.
that you I don't feel you're stuck in a situation and you don't want to be certain stuff. You don't want to do certain stuff they're asking, and they're not compromising with you on certain things. So I feel like this all is all over. Somebody doesn't want to compromise on something. So, and I'm sorry about your grandma. Oh, you want to know what your grandmother has say to you? well, that's easy. Trying to figure out what the living's trying to think about is more exhausting than the dead. I think I'd rather deal with the dead. All right, mom will be able to achieve anything. All right, you want to know what your grandmother has to say to you. All right, that we will. We will summon your grandmother. Can you give me that blue stone right next to you? It's right here, right next to the tray. Blue stone.
Mm.
Thank you. I'm gonna put this blue stone up here, right by here, and then I'm gonna do the deck. This way the dead can come through the cards. They don't have a full energy channel, and that was all blue and turned white, and it can absorb and things can channel through it. So let's see what they come up with there. All right, the grandmother. The message she is sending you. All right, you got full moon in Cancer for your grandmother, and your grandmother wants you to know that she's upset about a lot of the personal issues that are going in through the house. I guess there's a lot of stuff where people aren't getting along, and she didn't want it to be that way. Then, for the present of this situation in your house, your grandmother sent a new moon eclipse card, and this has a is the present card as a powerful change. Things are coming to a head, as they put it. It's something's going to start happening. It could go either way, like a teeter totter. Is what your grandmother's saying. It's gonna go really bad or really good. It's not gonna stay stable forever. And your grandmother's saying for the future, you got a third quarter moon, and you're gonna have to make adjustments until you get situated and on your feet. But this is what the dead's saying in your reading. Your grandmother seems like a very nice person. She has nice sweaters. I like her. I like her sweater. Paul Bora. You must not be. And I know that's not English, but I think it's thank you. I'm getting used to like thank you from different languages over here. Alright, I like to know what Rob thinks of me. I met him at work. Okay. Okay, what to expect next in love? Alright. You'd like to know if what Rob thinks of me. Alright. Let's see what Rob thinks of you. Alright. They're telling me you got the Cardinal Moon, and I'm sensing there's a little bit of an interest. He thinks you're cute. He's attracted to you, but he's not sure what to think of you. But that's what I got on that. But Rob does like you, and he does think you're pretty. And it's just, that's a good thing. But I wouldn't get too involved with people at work. And if you do, keep it really on the down low because what I used to hear all the time when I was single is you don't shit where you eat. So if you guys become a thing, maybe just think about getting different jobs eventually. So, alright. And then you have what to expect next in love. Alright, so let me answer that question. You got full moon in Gemini, and you are going to have good luck in love, but it's going to come, there's going to be multiple people, and some are going to be good and some are going to be bad. And you're going to have to choose between these guys and be selective so you don't get a bad person. But that's what I would expect. Maybe get one of those apps where you could find out if they're crazy or got records and all that. I don't know. That's what I would do if I got a answer
Well,
like
I'm going
that.
now, bro.
Just be very careful because there's crazy people out there. All right. She was a social welfare
Okay.
board's chair. Is that your grandma? Hang on. Let me see if I can see your bubble here. Oh, okay. Yeah, there. Oh, wow. She seems like she's very insightful, and she has a sweater on when I seen her. It was a very nice sweater. It looked like expensive knitted sweater. I was jealous. That's all I know.
What's up, bro?
I like her. She seems very nice. And it seems like
Yeah.
very good advice she gave you.
I'm about to load it up. I was just waiting for your time that you died in the
Okay,
round.
what kind of men? Well, hopefully good ones. I mean, I don't think you want anybody that's going to cause you
Yeah, just let me know
personal
when you get
drama.
down. I'll just load up there.
I don't would want anybody to cause me personal drama. Personal drama is terrible. So I would choose
Okay.
wisely and choose who you like, and maybe be friends with a couple of them. Be like the guys, do to the girls. Be friends with all of them and study all of them as you're being friends with them and find out which one you would like the best. And pretend you don't like them when you do like them and see where it goes. And if they go and they're doing crazy things you don't like, then those are the ones you don't choose. That's what I would do. And then this way you're kind of friends with all of them and you're not enemies with no one. And eventually they're going to find someone else and then you'll choose one out of the bunch and you'll be okay. And it's better than sleeping with a whole bunch of them because then they all see you naked and you don't want that. It's just weird. You don't want to be in a situation where three people still talk to each other and they all see you naked. It's better when only one does. And then you go get a whole other relationship after that. That's my personal policy in life. So, I mean, you got free will, but I don't think anyone likes the drama llama. I personally don't like drama llama. I stay far away from drama llama as I can get. I run from it. If I need to, I'll spit fire at the drama llama. I have enough drama just in living every day, much less all that. And relationships can give you drama, especially when people are possessive or weird or acting strange, and it can give you a lot of drama. So that's what I would recommend. Because you seem like a very nice person. Well, I have to be careful with one of my girlfriends. Well, yeah, you should be careful with all the girlfriends. I mean, when you assess a situation, it doesn't matter male or female. You gotta watch your surroundings, how people relate to other people. I don't care if they're male or female. You don't know if you fully trust people. Here you go, babe. I don't fully trust anybody except for the husband, and that's about it. I don't fully trust anybody. I have friends from work and stuff, but I trust them, but not like fully. So, is she a nice person? I mean, she's a nice person, but nice people depend. You gotta see their intentions. Just because they're nice doesn't mean anything. Anything that's nice could go to be a not nice. Angels can turn on you as much as demons. You gotta remember this. So that could happen. Your best friend could turn on you in a day. Honestly, that's the way life rolls. Go, go. I'm tired of arguing with you, Gizmo. So I would just be careful. Just don't fully trust them. And if you just literally never fully trust people, but you're nice about it, they're less likely to do shady things to you. People really don't mess with me at all at work or anything because they know I'm just not up to shady things and I'm always watching. Can I get a squirt gun or something? Jesus. Anyway, but I just say for your own personal benefit because you seem nice. I want to make sure that bad things doesn't happen to
I'm
you.
in the lobby.
Is she going to be backstabbing me? Oh, you want to know her full intentions? Well, we'll find out. I'm very good at the sneaky activity, better than angel messages.
What's up?
Angel
You want me to set it?
messages I'm okay with, but I try not to deal with them all the time. Now,
It's not letting me either.
deceit is where I guess you could say my strong suit. All right, she
One
got
thing I'm about to do
for
is
her
come by the party.
past. She got full
That's
moon
it.
Aquarius. She had low self-esteem at one time. So she kind of followed the crowd. She never was a leader. She was a follower. So that's half the problem with her. Her present card describing her, she got a north node and or that's like if you feel uncomfortable but you got to move on. She doesn't like to move on and accept things. When you get a north node, these are people that like to be stuck in one area a lot. And then the card that represents her in the future is full moon in Virgo. And she still has self-esteem
Very,
issues.
very interesting.
So people with self, I feel that I don't think it'd be backstabbing, but she would interpret things in a different way that would may come to backstabbing, but she'll justify it in a different way. So I would be careful, especially when people are not leaders and they're followers. This is what happens. That's why you should never follow, always lead or go your own way. Be a raven. Be like me. I'm like a raven. I go my separate ways, I do my separate things, and I just don't care. Okay, name a car for edit ASAP. Ferrari. Are you doing a reel on a Ferrari? I always thought they looked really cute, especially red. Candy apple red. That is that's the color of a badass Ferrari. That's my answer to that. Alright, should I slowly move on from this friendship? I mean, honestly, if you guys are friends, why stop being friends with them? I mean, just be friends. Give him what he wants. That's what I would do. I mean, he's allowed to be friends with you, and and the universe. What's he into now?
Sniffing the fucking bag that's whatever's in there.
What bag's in there?
I don't know. I just heard something moving.
I don't know. It's been liquid. That's why I had to cage him before I went to damn Walmart.
I'm sorry, bro. Had to do with a little Miss Elsie Jr.
But I mean, if you feel the friendship is exhausting you and your energy, maybe you can step away. But if you feel like you guys are, you could be good friends with him, be good friends with him. And when you find someone else, just find someone else. I mean, but it's really up to you. He doesn't seem like a horrible person. He's awfully confused, but he's not horrible.
I'm not sure if I
He'd be good to be friends with if you wanted to be friends with him.
are we online or just private?
But he's gonna be wishy washy.
Huh?
No matter what you do. I don't like wishy washy people, but that's just me.
Oh
Maybe
man.
he can be less wishy washy, and but if you guys been friends this long, just maintain it
Well,
and try
my
to move on
AirPods
with
are
your
about
life.
to die.
So that's what I would do,
Okay.
and wish him the best. It might,
All right, brother. You got you.
it happens. I guess sometimes you just gotta wish people the best and try to move on in your own life. But he's probably about to start this video game, and I'll be back tomorrow because I actually have tomorrow off too. I had a call off because I did not feel good. I was I just did not feel good and I needed to sleep. So this is my third day off and I still got 2 more days off. So I'm gonna try to do 2 terror streams tomorrow too. So I really appreciated having you guys on. I enjoyed the conversation. Will I change my job this year? Alright, let's see here. Oh, I got medicine. That's where I was at. I was at Walmart getting medicine and getting stuff and playing plumber. That's what I was getting. Alright. You got the false McMoon for your job. You're gonna be in a time where you're not able to leave it without making more money somewhere else, but I feel that maybe like in a couple months you might find a job offer equal to what you're getting or a little bit more money. But I don't think you should move on just yet until you get something that definitely pays you more money. All right, Chong, my camera's right here. You can't drop things in front of it.
No, Chong.
But that's
No.
what I would just kind of wait until you have a better plan. That's why I'm in transition doing the same damn thing. My job's driving me nuts, and I have to find another job that makes the same money or more money, and it's gonna take me 3 4 months. So, but I'll be on tomorrow, and I hope you guys are come see me again.
Nah, I found what he did.
What do you
Going in the
do?
cage.
Oh God!
He chewed through his fucking bark box.
Because you haven't been opening his bark
You see
box
that?
for him.
You see that? No. He needs to learn patience. Look. You see that? No, Chong. No.
Chong, I don't know what your issue
You
is.
see that? No.
Well, I didn't want to open the bark box. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad I was useful. I try to be useful and give useful answers. So, but I'll be on tomorrow for more tarot readings, and you guys have a good night.